Okay, what is up, guys? This weekend is the last big truck show of the year. We have, I think, one or two more small ones after this, but they're like kind of small town, little like smaller shows. But this weekend, Jamestown, Tennessee, we'll be there. It is FP4.0, Fitzgerald Performance. Blake Fitzgerald, H. Blake Fitz on Instagram. You guys already know who he is. He's putting on another show. It's looking like it's going to be the rowdiest one yet, the biggest one yet. We bought tickets the night that tickets went on sale, and they sold out like the next day. It was nuts how fast tickets for this show sold out. Me and Seth are in the gold lot. I think Brandon's in the gold lot. A few of our other friends are in the gold lot, but the truck is on stocks right now. It's the same way it was when we went down in March, I want to say, for it. But they're there. Brandon is coming out here tomorrow morning. He has a U-Haul trailer that he's picking up. I want to say tomorrow morning, probably tomorrow afternoon. We can't schedule. He's coming out here sometime tomorrow with a U-Haul trailer. And we're going to load my forces up. He's going to go back home, load his forces up, and everything else we need. Tools, jacks, lights, spare parts, whatever we might need on this trip. And then Thursday morning, we're going to hit the road from here. Seth, Maddie, and the kids are going to come down Wednesday night, tomorrow night, and we're going to chill out at the house. They're going to have a little powwow, sleepover type deal, and we're going to roll out Thursday morning. Then we're going to meet up with Brandon somewhere in West Virginia. He's going to jump on the interstate wherever it's closest to his house. Then we're going to roll into Kentucky and meet up with another group of friends at the Buc-ee's in, I want to say, Lexington, Kentucky. That sounds right. But we'll update y'all as it's going. I'm hoping this is going to be a kind of action-packed video, a longer show vlog. So we'll see how it goes. I'm bad about providing updates, but I'm hoping to have my phone out every second of this weekend to catch as much stuff that's going on. So we'll see. I can't kind of predict how it's going to go, but I know it's going to be a rowdy one. So look forward to this. Well, we are, I want to say, about an hour from my house. Seth showed up like 11:15 last night. So we kind of ate a little bit, went straight to bed. Woke up this morning already behind schedule. Dilly-dallied a lot this morning. So we are an hour away, and we should be almost in Kentucky about this time, but we are nowhere near it. I'll update you guys as much as I can on the drive down, but don't be surprised if the next clip after this is us at the Airbnb or us at Buc-ee's in Crossville. I'm going to try to get a couple scenes of like the trees or whatever on the way down, but I might be picking the phone up when I get to Crossville. Who knows? We're going to hammer on these trucks to get down there. So
trying at the same shit. Kinda tired, tryna give a fuck. Saving grace has never hit the same end. I've been running out of luck, yeah. Said I've been running out of luck, yeah. Said I've been running out of luck, yeah. Said I've been running out of luck.
So we've made it to Buc-ee's. We got everything we needed in there, and we're about to take off and go on the hunt for E85 because apparently not all Buc-ee's has E85. So now we have to hope we can get to a gas station before this thing runs empty and fill it up. Just made it to the Airbnb. We're out here trying to slap the wides on mine and Brandon's truck before we run back into Crossville to grab some stuff to eat and find a car wash tonight. But we're not pimping right now. We'll be pimping in about 5 minutes. All right, we weren't pimping a minute ago, but oh, there we go. Now we're pimping, and Brandon's pimping also, halfway. So we're gonna finish getting wheels and tires on his truck, and go find a car wash somewhere, and then food, and then sleep. All right, say your piece. Go ahead.
We were already
who
pimping.
Else is pimping? Who else is?
We were pimping the whole way.
Who pimped the whole drive down here?
The whole way.
Who pimped the whole drive down here? We got to give credit where it's due.
With the kids.
With kids. I pimped the whole way down
The dad wag. I'm still in 2 times, so you're all zoomed in. The dad wagon pimped the whole drive. What, 8-hour drive?
We have 12
Yeah, kind of.
hours
Yeah,
into this so
it's
far.
half a day of driving for you guys.
Yeah.
So it is roughly 8 o'clock in the morning. We're all kind of groggy and rolling out of the Airbnb, but we're gonna make our way to the show. Hopefully get there before the line starts, and get good parking in Gold Lot for these 3 trucks for the day. And if you're there walking around the Gold Lot, I'm sure you'll see these 3 there. So we'll update you when we get to the show. We're just trying to get there right now. Seth, where we at?
Woo. FP4.0, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Well, we're down here. Got the trucks all detailed, and gonna go drop off these fancy little cards and get registered for the show. So, and then we'll walk around and see what there is to see. This thing is sick. That polished fifth wheel,
been a lot of walking around already today. We're down in the bottom of Silver Lot now. Files Lost is grabbing a couple flicks of the truck. Got a bunch of other guys lined up out here. Really clean Duramax. Getting pictures taken also, and then flip you around. You got Gavin Royal and 6.6 Speed Demon up there at the same time. Those are two of my favorite trucks. Those things, the work that those two have put in. Oh, there he goes. The work those two have put into those trucks is a lot. So cool to see that many trucks with that much work done to them in the same area. But we're down here getting a bunch of pictures taken. Not going up or down Burnout Alley. And we're going to sneak back up the little gravel road on the side of this show and hide back in the gold lot for the rest of the day. Well, we got pictures taken of the truck. Came back up in the gold lot, parked. I got sidetracked by talking to I don't know how many people. So it's dark now. And it's really, really cold. So we went down to the road, watched a couple burnouts. I got enough burnout content just in like the first 2 hours today that I don't think I need to film any other burnouts the rest of this weekend unless they're really, really interesting. Like, there's going to be 100 other YouTube videos out there showing burnouts at this event. I want to show the trucks and the stuff that, like, you guys have worked hard on to get here to the show. Not just... Cool. But not just, like, people roasting tires the whole YouTube video. So, we're going to probably warm up here for another, like, 15 minutes. And then head down to the burnout pit and hopefully meet up with my buddy Aiden. I need to go down and, like, film his truck a little bit because that thing is absolutely sick. It's a brand new Illumiduty that he just finished up on a striker lift. And it's just magnificent. So, you'll see it here soon. We just stopped for some E85, found a gas station that had it really convenient here by Buc-ee's. So we whipped a UE, pulled into the gas station, and we're going to go ahead and fill this thing up with E for tonight. But really cool. We pulled into Buc-ee's after the show, and as I was backing in, this guy came up and was like waiting on me to get out of the truck. And I jumped out of the truck, and he's like, dude, I followed you on Instagram. And it turned out to be F150LE was his Instagram. I've been following him ever since I first saw the truck, instantly followed. That's one of my favorite F-150 builds of all time. And, like, just by chance, he happened to be passing through and stopped at this Buc-ee's, and I happened to be backing in, and he saw the truck. So I got to meet him. Super cool guy. Like, I'll throw his Instagram up here. And that F-150 is, like, top-notch. I've yet to see it in person, but just the up-close pictures show that thing is absolutely beautiful. So, that's your update for tonight. We're going to go back to the Airbnb after this and just crash. We got to get showered because we are covered in dust, dirt, and, like, burnout shit. But we'll be back up and moving tomorrow morning, and I'll catch y'all then. All right, it is the morning of day 2. We just popped out of the Airbnb. It's a lot warmer than it was last night, but it's still, like, kind of cold. So we got Brandon over here, Seth up there. We're waiting on a few more people to hop out of the Airbnb and into some trucks, and then we'll be rolling out. But today is the day that Blake said he'll be judging the truck, so I'm going to try to be at the truck like when he judges it, and hopefully we can talk to him and like show him some parts of the truck that he would overlook otherwise, because a lot of other people do. But we'll play it how it goes, and we're going to try to get to the show and not have to wait in a huge line. So I'll hop back on when we get there and around some other trucks. walked most of Vendor Row, stopped, grabbed some food, and now the crew is gonna finish Vendor Row and go back to the trucks for judging. So we walked all of Gold Lot, saw all there was to see there, or most of what there was to see. There's so many trucks moving today that it's really hard to see the whole show. But we are on the new road that he built. We took this road yesterday to go get pictures taken, but we're heading down the Silver Lot again. I'm gonna go park at the back of Silver Lot and then walk Silver Lot and then come back to my truck. It's the easiest way to do it rather than having to walk all the way from Gold down to Silver. Just drive. So you'll see some Silver Lot trucks next, but Gold Lot had some fire in it. There's some like built trucks in Gold Lot. Hey, but we're on our way down there now. Okay, so I'm heading back to the truck out of the bottom of Silver Lot now. I just walked every single row of Silver Lot. Saw every single truck that was in here while I was in here, at least. Like I said, there's just so many trucks moving around, it's hard to see the entire show. There's stuff you're not going to see all weekend long that's here. But I'm on my way back to the truck, and we're going to go find bathrooms and go back to my gold lot parking spot because it's starting to get cold and it's starting to get real rowdy. So I don't want run over, and I really don't want my truck damaged. So.
All night. Hey, get a shot of that heifer's ass. Get a shot of that heifer's ass.
Well, and that will do it for day 2 of FP. It was crazy rowdy there at the end after the award ceremony and everything, and when awards were going out, we ended up being surprised, and this truck placed top 75 out of like 1,500 plus trucks this weekend, which is absolutely crazy because there's people there that like build trucks for work. That's like their whole business. They build show trucks and everything, and this thing managed to place up there with those guys. So I'm extremely happy with the way it placed this weekend. Derek got top 75, but I think that's the only 2 of us out of our little group of friends that really placed. There's other people, Joey Rose, all those other bigger guys, they placed really good too, so like hats off to them. But we're getting some fuel and then heading back to the Airbnb and swapping back to the stocks tomorrow for this long drive home. Oh, it is Sunday morning. I'm out here at the truck now trying to get it all unlocked, and we're going to swap back to the stocks for this 7-8 something hour drive home, and see how long it takes me to get these stocks swapped onto here. It's 8:50 right now, so we'll call this the official start. I haven't even got the jack out of the trailer, but I'll update you how long it takes. And here we are a half hour later. Stocks are on, and we have everything loaded up in the bed also. So this truck is ready to go other than throwing the suitcases in half an hour. That's not too terrible. Still got to load the Red Sea of wads here into the U-Haul trailer, and then we'll be on the road. No! Go forward! What are you shit talking me for? Looks like you got fucking hungry and decided to take a couple big chunks out of the inside of your fucking wheel.
That was previous owner.
I don't even think this is the cracked one. No, it's not.
No, I know how to drive. The insides are just messed up because the previous owner run them off the road a bunch.
Yeah? Is that why the
He was
why your F is missing on your fucking...
He was from your state and he drives like an idiot. So
My state is your state.
no, he's from PA. Actually, I don't think it was him. I think it was like 2 or 3 owners before that. Those horses.
Is that why the F on the force is basically gone?
It's an American horse.
American horse.
My horses.
And now it's Monday, so we're back to reality. FP4.0 was absolutely insane. That show, it was smaller. I want to say just like a smidge smaller. It seemed pretty massive. But 3.0 was wild. It was like shoulder to shoulder trying to walk around there. Drunk people, drunk kids, like bumping into your stuff, hanging off my mirrors to throw up. Like, it was an enjoyable show, but it was one that, like, if 4.0 was going to be that way, I probably wouldn't have came back. Like, I love his events though, so it was 50-50. And 4.0, he improved everything, I'm going to say. Like, that show, 10 out of 10. Like, the only slight complaint that I can come up with is the lower road out of Silver Lot to bring you back to Gold Lot. The lower one that's like the sole return road. It's pretty rough. Like, my track bars, I'm going down to the truck right now. My track bars are kind of loose from that road, just like banging the entire truck around. But it could have also been not his fault, just like the amount of people on it before I got on it that night tore it up. So that could not even be his fault. We're down here at the truck, and we'll talk some more about it when I get over here. Now, we took 3 trucks to Tennessee. Me, Brandon, and Seth all drove together. And Seth overall drove, I think, over 24 hours there and back on 14 wides. Didn't take his 14 wides off. I drove on the stocks. For me and Brandon, it was roughly like an 8-hour drive. One truck had issues. And surprisingly, it was mine. So we'll get into what happened with this thing on the drive down there. I'm wondering, I didn't check the codes last night. I'm wondering if it threw the same codes or not, because it was not a happy camper. We'll see what it comes up here. We have PO300, PO304, P2198 it looks like, and a UO422. Now, the UO422, I'll hop in here. I know what that one's for. That one is invalid data received from body control module, because I got that one yesterday. Bank 2 air fuel ratio imbalance, cylinder 4 misfire detected, random multiple cylinder misfire detected. Now, I'm just going to clear these out because I kind of think I know what's going on, but we'll talk about it. Now, it could be, honestly, it could be a number of things, but I'm not super worried about it. The truck is running good. It's just like in 5th, 6th, 7th, and sometimes 8th gear. Below 2,000 RPM, it's having a huge misfire issue, and it's like sputtering really bad on the interstate. That started like, I want to say about 2 hours into our trip yesterday. Just randomly started misfiring on the interstate. It threw a bunch of codes, threw all those codes that it threw right now, and it had misfire detected on startup and misfire on cylinder 2, along with air fuel imbalance on cylinder 1, or bank 1 also. So I think I just have a bad tank of E85, and it just needs to get it out of its system. So no biggie. We're gonna run it dry and then fill it up on some good E85. But if that doesn't solve the issue, I could have a coil or two that are starting to break down, or I could have plugs that are fouling just from how much this truck sat and idled this weekend, because it doesn't like to idle on the E85. That's the nature of the beast with running it. It doesn't really like to sit around and idle for long periods of time. Stoplights, stuff like that, fine. But 4 hours, 5 hours sitting around idling, hour and a half sitting around idling just for us to warm up in the gold lot, it gets cranky. So it could be just like fouled plugs. So I'll get to the bottom of it. It's not a super bad issue. It's just one of those things you deal with when you drive your show truck 8 hours to a show. I've got the bed full of all of my junk that I took with me this weekend. So I'm going to go ahead and get all of this unloaded. And I think I have a guy showing up to trade me some stuff for a set of wheels. So I'm going to hurry up and try to get that done this morning, all before I go to work. But that'll do it for FP4.0. Congratulations to the other 74 award winners and all the winners of like the specialty awards that were there. This truck placed top 75, and that just, it blows my mind that this F-150 from like the middle of the woods in West Virginia, like we live out here in the middle of nowhere, that I work on in my one-car garage, placed up there with some like frame-off SEMA builds. So like, that's unbelievable. I couldn't be more proud of this truck right now. So that's FP4.0, and I'll catch up with you guys for some winter shenanigans, I guess, because that was our last big show of the year, and we brought home some hardware from it.